right, got my little rubber mats put in. Put in some, these are actually for brooms that you put up on the wall. I get to this pretty quick every time I grab have to hook up the Pro Pride. So it's up high, both of them are up high, so they'll hopefully not get in the way of the bins I'm gonna have in here. All right, I determined I'm gonna put my floor jack in here, because if I ever have to be on the side of the road dealing with a flat, I don't want to have to deal with a little bottle jack from my truck. Yeah, probably would get the job done, but to me, floor jack's just way easier. I got me a Ryobi bin, got the light for hanging at the campsite, impact wrench. I'm kind of getting away from that. I'm actually using the drill back there. It's a little easier on the stabilizers and and adjusting the Pro Pride. Got my pump I can adjust, and it actually gives me the tire pressures as it puts in, so I use that quite frequently actually. And then the little handheld vac is really nice, man. I tell you, this little blower, man, that little dude is nice and convenient, great for blowing off the campsites, and that battery goes on all of them. They all use the same thing, so nice and convenient. Got my socket set with the standards and metrics. You know, I hated dragging my other one from the house all the time, so just bought one for the travel trailer. Just leave it in here. It's nice and convenient, small. I need to put my Ryobi charger in there, but anyway, got my little toolbox. Got my silicone lube. That's great for the steps. I mean, for all the slide, all sorts of stuff. Anything goes on. Yeah, it does well. Need to use my little knives. I still got to put the rubber mats in the back cargo bay. Got a saw for now, just because it's winter time, and sometimes I need to cut up some wood for the fires. Got the blocks. All right, from this side we got the jack and the extra electrical cord up against the wall. Got black tank water flush. Got our chocks. We usually use those chocks when we first get there. They may end up on top of that actually. Got our little slinky tote. And once we're in there, got our electrical cords and fresh water, so that'll come out first when we first get to the campsites. Then over on this side, got our blocks. Got all the Ryobi stuff in their bin. Got our tools. Got the rug in that black container back there. Jack. Got these little things right there set up. So yeah, this is a lot more organized. Should make getting things in and out a lot easier. All right, so now we're gonna do the rear cargo bay. Got this foam. This is left over from the front, but anyway, ordered it off Amazon. So they come in these little over 2 foot, maybe 25-inch sections. So they have these little interlocking edges. I don't know if you can see, but they clip together, push them down, and it lays flush. Of course, this is going to need to be trimmed just a little long. All right, the depth is 44.5, roughly. Got my angle here, 44.5. Make our little mark right there. Yeah, this is the stuff from building the travel trailer enclosure. All right, got my 44.5. Fifi wants to help out there, but we're gonna make our score. All right, got the cut. Pull that back and forth, get it off and open. Interesting thing is they come with these little edges that are pre-cut, so you can get a nice even edge. Of course, I cut this edge right here, but yeah, looks good. 45 or 44.5, I think. All right, so here's my dilemma. It's not a straight 90 degrees. You see, it's actually kind of bowed in. So we've got about a 5-inch or so on the back. So I'm going to have to cut at an angle here. Oh, was that 4.5 actually? Yeah, 4.5 inch back to there. Of course, the thing's upside down, but roughly 21 inches on that back end there. So we'll flip it around, measure out the 21, and we'll cut right there. All right, marking my 21 out on the end right there. All right, got my 21 inch mark right there. Now I do know it goes 4.5 inches out right there, so I got to get the length of where that happened. I think it was actually the length of this. So pressing it down up against the edge, looks like right there. I'm gonna go ahead and mark that as where it's gonna flush up against the wall. All right, got my 2 marks. Just need to cut it. All right, got a little piece of interlocking edge there that's gonna have to fill in this little gap. It was part of that little lip, but put that there. Get it all pressed in. All right, got that part done. Now it looks like, oh, I'm gonna have to, all right. I think I'm gonna have to get to that back part here in a second. Let's get this off of here because I'm gonna have to manufacture another edge to go on that last few inches. Once again, this is gonna be long. I could remeasure and cut, or I could just take this other one, lay it on top of this one, and cut it to the length, and then I'll have to measure again. So I laid it down there, got that even there. Actually press this down in between to kind of hold that where it needs to be, and we'll make our cut. Right, got it in there, looks good. I just got to figure out what I'm going to do with that edge over there. All right, I found this piece of scrap material. We'll get that measured out. I think that should get that. All right, so it looks like 2 3/4 inch, including that tab here towards the back, up towards the front where it's 2.5. All right, 2 3/4. We'll make our mark to right at about 19 1/4. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna pull up some of this so I have room for that one. All right, got everything lined up. I am gonna go ahead and put one last little piece, fit up in there. That should get it. Now I can slide stuff in and out of here and not worry about tearing up my floors. All right, I got my table in there. It no longer fits completely vertically, so it's out just a little bit because this is I think 1/2 inch thick or so. Zero gravity's back there. And the convection oven, propane, 17-inch Blackstone stuff there. And that's how we're set up. Man, it's a little bit much weight for the rear of the trailer. I really probably need to be toting that up in the front cargo bay. It's just so much more convenient. And I got the Pro Pride, so that kind of limits the sway a lot.